Hello everyone, this is my first ever YouTube video. I did upload before, but I took it down because I got anxious. I hate showing my face, but I'm facing my fears with this video, and I'm doing it for my passion, which is Star Wars, and everything Star Wars related. So today, I'm going to be doing a Star Wars tier list with movies. That's it. If you want me to do shows, if this video does somewhat well, I'll do shows. Or I'm just going to do the movies for this part. If you don't like any of my opinions, I couldn't care less, to be honest. No, I would like to hear feedback though, since this is my first ever video, technically. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I've basically got the tier list set up right here, and I know it has shows on it because I couldn't find one that has specifically movies. And I couldn't be arsed looking for like 10 minutes, so this is as far as I got. So we've got, yeah, every movie I guess here, including Rogue One. So yeah, Phantom Menace. I only just realised that this movie alone gets a lot of backlash. I don't understand why. I think it's just another enjoyable Star Wars movie. It's a little long in my opinion, but I feel like it's an okay movie. I wouldn't say it's mid. I'd say like this is mid. This is just about the Phantom Menace, so I'd put it C, probably. Yeah, C, because B, because it's not that bad. Episode 2, Big Attack of the Clones, which is heavily hated on. I don't know why. In my opinion, it's a pretty good movie. The same as the Phantom Menace. It's just another enjoyable Star Wars movie. It's got elements to it like the Phantom Menace, where stuff isn't the greatest and there does need improvements, but overall it's just a really enjoyable movie. I think Hayden Christensen did great in it. I think I think the acting was pretty good in it. So I don't know if I'd put it at B, because I prefer this over the Phantom Menace, but I feel like it doesn't deserve an A, so I'm probably just gonna put it B, but in front of the Phantom Menace. My favourite, the Revenge of the Sith. Acting's great, yeah, cinematography's great, the storyline's great, everything in it is great. It's just a masterpiece, cinematography masterpiece. It's honestly a great movie. It's in my Mount Rushmore of movies, because it's just simply an enjoyable movie. It's rewatchable. There's nothing wrong. I can't name a single bad thing about this movie. The fight scenes is great. So obviously this is going to be an S, and probably this is the only one that's going in S. The originals, I don't really like any of the originals. I find them boring, except from New Hope. I think that's a really, not really enjoyable, but it's probably the most enjoyable one out of all the options out of the originals. I wouldn't rate it higher than any of these, simply because of the fact that it just doesn't give me the feeling that these two movies does. But it's still a good movie. I'm not gonna lie and say it isn't. So yeah, that's a C. Okay, so The Empire Strikes Back, in my opinion, is the first one to go to E, and that's a quick one because it's boring. Some of it's good, but the bad outweighs the good on a massive scale. Like, the only good things about the movie, in my opinion, is Boba Fett, and he has like not even 1 minute screen time. It is such a boring, unrewatchable movie, in my opinion. So, Return of the Jedi, I wouldn't put it here because I don't think it's as good or on the level of any of these. It's definitely better than The Empire Strikes Back, so I'll put it in D. There's not a lot to say for this movie in my opinion because it's simply just because of the fact that it's just a mid movie in my opinion. It may be a generation thing, you know. I grew up watching the prequels, hardly watched any of the originals. Unfortunately, watched some of the sequels, which wasn't very good. Okay, now on to The Force Awakens, and I love this movie. It's the first one going in A, because it's simply because of the fact that, you know, it's marketing for the movie was really good. Trailer, I mean, I rewatched the trailer yesterday and it gave me goosebumps. You know, the potential Disney had and the way they just flushed it down the drain is beyond me, because they had the potential to not only, you know, make Rey, which my opinion isn't one of the best characters, well, they had the potential to make Rey, who already is, and Finn Jedis, which I think, in my opinion, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, I think Finn should have been the Jedi simply because they set him up at the start of the movie to the middle of the movie to as if he was basically going to be the Jedi, and they switched it all up and they gave it to Rey, which seems to be. I also think a Stormtrooper to a Jedi is a really good story. It's completely original, and they sort of just missed a great opportunity with it. Next, The Last Jedi, I think it's on par with The Empire Strikes Back, simply because of the fact that it's boring, mid, nothing going on with it. Ruined Luke's character, made him a bum, an old man. You know, obviously an old man because he's aging, but they made him a bum. Now I've got The Rise of Skywalker. Thanks for watching. If you did, if anyone sees this, because the YouTube algorithm is awful. Yeah, thanks for watching. Might do a first look at Skeleton Crew, which I haven't watched. So it's a good, if you want my first reaction to each episode.